This is going to infuriate me if we got to deal with Armand talking for Louis the whole time. I don't like it. Hey guys, it's Quana back again with another reaction video, coming to you with Interview with the Vampire season 2 episode 2. And if you've already watched episode 1, thank you so much for support. If you haven't, maybe you should go watch that first and then come back. It's really short, I promise, only about 15 minutes long, but I think you will enjoy it, especially because I don't want to give any spoilers. This is my first go around watching season 2. I watched it behind everyone else, so hopefully, you know, if you're like me, you wouldn't have to wait until all the episodes drop, because you can't keep paying all these streamers out here because it's getting expensive. It's basically like having a whole cable bill. But yeah, let's just go ahead and dive in, because I'm interested to see what happens to Claudia and Louis now that they are in Paris. So let's dig in. This episode is entitled, Do You Know What It Means to Be Loved by Death? Dang, that's something.
Paris. Hard to put it into words now. For what Paris means to me now is very different from what it meant to me then.
May I try?
Please.
Paris was an awakening for Louis. Paris was a hunger.
Paris was many things.
Oh my gosh, I do not
Even
want
now,
you talking for
setting
Louis.
aside certain events, I feel something close to
This is going to infuriate me if we got to deal with Armand talking for Louis the whole time. I don't like it.
But you proposed to your Alice in Paris.
She divorced me in Staten Island. Paris sucks.
Where you want to hunt? Forest looks dark.
Always follow in the black house. Blackouts are easy.
So you want a hard meal, francs and diamonds, and you want heaven to open up and rain down mixed.
Yeah, y'all should be wealthy though, for real. Like, no, not gonna lie, y'all were vampires. Daniel is feeling what I'm feeling.
Over our shoulder at all. It was an astonishment. Our skin did not attract the same attention it did in America.
Right. Are you two going to finish each other's sentences for the whole session?
We've been together 77 years, Daniel.
47 more than he did with Lestat.
Should we let the math of that settle before continuing?
Oh yes, because it is irritating. Stop it. Like, why is he talking right now? He wasn't even there yet.
Literally encircled by curious and money-hungry motivations, pumping stations.
Oh my gosh, this Armand and Louis thing is going to be so aggravating.
Well, if you knew the answer, why'd you ask?
Is it coming together?
Oh my gosh, Louis is so cute.
Let a brother primp a bit. Let me think I'm deeper than I am.
Okay, so interesting, the change in his demeanor from last episode until this episode. It's like they're living on the high, like they're high on life.
If there was no me, and there was no him.
Wow. If there's no me and there's no him.
What do you want? How you gonna get there?
He has to stop defining himself by other people. That's what he's still doing. This is coming of age.
Louis needs Paris. I don't know what I need.
Maybe a new brain in my head. Why can't I tell him this? I suppose I'm afraid my joylessness will take away his happiness, and maybe I don't want his feelings to depend on mine anymore. Maybe I want to be joyfully joyless. A forever switch of wild opposites at play.
Thank you, Rashid.
So?
Photos are the record of time passing. Outward evidence.
They do not lie, but neither do they tell you a thorough story.
I love that he has photographs of Claudia so that he can remember her.
There's no way to describe it other than...
I do not know if I'm going to be able to tolerate Armand talking the whole time.
I would go to this park often.
Because he's talking for Louis and it's irritating.
I was an art.
Well, we're better to explore who you are to find the right kind of love than in a public park.
Daniel is so irritated by this whole experience, despite this is like for him to write a book. It's very interesting. I can't wait till we dig deeper into him and his psyche. He is very pretty. He is very pretty. Director, Theatre de Vampire. So it's about that time. The scene from the 94 movie when they are draining the human woman in front of the audience, one of the most disturbing scenes for me. In I hate when people are harmed and they don't know that it's coming. Like, it just so viscerally, like, bothers me so bad. Those fake fangs.
Our finest seeds.
So weird to think that Antonio Banderas played Armand in the movie, given how young Assad is portraying him as.
Awful and awfulescence.
He just called them guts. He just called them guts. He is giving oh my gosh, what is the guy's name in Beetlejuice? Otho. He's giving me Otho from Beetlejuice.
And I welcome you, even as you decide.
Oh my, he's breaking the fourth wall and talking to us. We discussed him because we were watching this.
These people are vampires. True vampires. This is real. Go, my husband.
I'll call him for you, baby.
Yeah, Louis. Oh, Claudia is loving this. Aww. Look at Louis' face. Look at Claudia's face. Oh my gosh.
Do you know what it means to be loved?
Do you know what it
by
means?
death?
Oh my gosh.
No pain.
Oh, I'm glad they didn't make us see all. Oh my gosh. And y'all watched all of it. Claudia, no. No, Claudia. Claudia is getting her whole life. Oh, and they just dumped her body like that. So indiscriminately. Oh. Yeah, his little sicko self is the one who orchestrated it. He's the director.
I got a question. Who's that handsome man on the wall up there?
Ah, with us in spirit, always. Our co-founder and the finest actor ever to walk our stage.
Let's start. Let's start. See that?
Not see that one coming. Big red flag, huh?
The biggest.
You must understand.
I
In a community as small as ours, such crossings of immortal paths is expected, perhaps more common than you would think.
and one
Not the Young and the Restless theme.
It's gonna be fine.
Fine? Yeah, fine.
What if the other vampires can read? It's so hard to read Louis to know, like, what he's really feeling. Like, does he really obviously miss Lestat? Is he, you know? I'm sure he regrets that he thinks he's dead, but like seriously, you know, I want to start writing letters and using wax seals. So fancy. Please read that in his voice. Please read that out loud in his voice. Ah!
Do not give them the satisfaction of the hunt. You let treachery eat away at them from within.
Dun dun dun. Treachery eating at him and Claudia.
What happened next?
They invited us for a hunt.
Claudia had attended a month of performances, and the coven felt she had proven herself sincere.
I nodded off one night while Santiago was hamming it up. Apparently, that made me persona non grata with the leading man.
Oh man, you fell asleep on his performance and now he's going to come after you.
Il ne nous faut pas d'autorisation. Elle est à nous la propriété.
Give us the layout, would you know? 14 rooms. 19 guests plus the host. 13 men, 8 women, and small firearms in the library bureau.
Dang. He did him like he was a puppet. Aww. Get your flirt on.
Nice night.
Very nice.
You carry yourself well.
Dang, they tearing that house up.
She's something, your Claudia.
Spark in the dark.
Pity she was made so young.
Savage.
Oh, Louis, I see it now. It's different here. I love it. I never want to hunt alone again. I never want to leave. Je vous aime tous. J'adore son vampire.
In English.
I love everybody and everything in this every moment, right? Every now.
Oh, she is a firecracker. I bet they love her. Yeah, Louis, be afraid. You gonna get y'all killed. All right, well, that was a good setup episode. Definitely, I am afraid for Louis and Claudia so bad because they're definitely gonna find out. Like, Louis' brain is not gonna be able to block out Lestat forever. And Claudia is like living, is like getting her best life. And it's kind of nice to see them feeling powerful again, but it's so many layers to it because Louis doesn't know who he is. And I hate that even now with his relationship with Armand, it feels like Armand is speaking for Louis, controlling Louis, but like really who's controlling who, we don't even know. Like, he's obviously an ancient, so he's definitely more powerful than Louis. And Louis is acting like he's on some kind of playing field with Armand, and it's just, he's like being manipulated. I feel like he's being manipulated so much. And how is this going to end for Daniel as well? Gosh. Like, it's so good to see them being happy again. And it makes me think of the Black artists and creatives from the Harlem Renaissance, like going to Paris and echoing those same sentiments of how much life is easier because they don't feel the threat of like death. Even if there's discrimination, it's not the death that they experience in America or the threat of it. And Claudia's riding this high, and eventually you ride that high, it's going to come down. Gosh, I can't wait to episode 3. We're going to get to see how Armand met Lestat. This is layers. It's layers upon layers. Because I don't even think in the movie they didn't even touch. And I haven't read the books in 20 years. So I don't even remember if Lestat and Armand really knew each other like that. But like this level of this, snaps to AMC. All right, guys, that was my reaction to episode 2. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about the episode, and I will see you guys soon for episode 3.